Morning!
And welcome to day 6!
I don't got friends, I got family. At the end of the day, that's all I need. And you know, that's what you'll always be. No matter how long it's been, no, I don't got friends. I can tell the difference with my day ones. Read between the likes and the mentions. Candle in the sky for the lost ones. Need me, no, you only gotta call once. Let's make a toast to the good stuff. Raise the champagne in a red cup. My drip is so hot cause it's all love. My drip is so hot cause I don't got friends. I got family. At the end of the day, that's all I need. And you know, that's what you'll always be. No matter how long it's been, no, I don't got friends. I got family.
So we're here today, just outside Parque del Sol, and where are we going?
We're gonna go to Playa Paraiso.
This is a special place to us because it is actually somewhere where we were planning to live before we moved back to the UK, wasn't it?
It was. We bought an apartment there but ended up selling it before it was finished when we moved back to the UK. So I want to take the kids out, show them it.
Yeah.
Let them see what could have been.
Yeah.
And we like that area anyway, which is why we're buying there. So I want to have a little look around there.
We do. There's now a Hard Rock there
Rock
as
Hotel.
well, so we're quite intrigued to go and see that. Maybe see if we can get in and have a little look around.
Yeah, and then we'll call into Adeje, which is a main village. We also lived in Adeje for a while when we lived here. Some of the typical Canarian village with lovely cobbled streets, very typical Spanish. So we'll stop in there and try and get a bit of footage there for you soon.
Okay, yes. Let's go.
Bye.
So we're just parked up and walking down the street now, which seems really weird, doesn't it, Paul? Because this is where we were going to live.
We lived in another village not far from here, and we were buying here. Oh, excuse me.
So here we are, residential Albatross, Playa Paraiso. It's just on the street. Albatross is a gated community, so we couldn't actually get in, but we were able to have a look over the wall. They were having some work done to the pool while we were there, so it wasn't in use, unfortunately. And these are the apartments just next door called the Adeje Paradise.
So Playa Paraiso is a village, I guess, about 15 minutes up the motorway away from Las Americas. It's probably about a 6-minute drive from Adeje village. The two big towers you can see there's actually the Hard Rock Hotel, which is the largest and most famous hotel in Playa Paraiso. There's lots of other resorts, including bed and breakfast, self-catering, and lots of nice 5-star all-inclusive resorts, so plenty of choice for everyone. It is a little bit further out, it wouldn't suit everyone, but it's got real character.
We have just parked up and we're having a little nosy at what used to be the barranco that come in here with the natural Lido pool and the beach. And this used to be a Lido. Now it looks as as though it's part of the Hard Rock Hotel. Don't know if you can hear it, there's playing music down there. Cabanas. And just up there is another swimming pool. And there is a bridge that takes you across from this pool, if you can make that out, that leads you over to the two towers of the Hard Rock. So just next door you have this beautiful 5-star hotel that's overlooking the beach. What was this one called?
It's called the Roca Gran Navaria.
So how's it feel being out here, Paul?
Do you know what, it's nice to come out and have a look around and see. I don't know, I suppose we're like 10, 12 years on since we left.
Yeah.
More than that, when did we leave Tenerife?
2006, March
so
2006.
17 years we've been back, so a lot of change in that time.
Yeah.
Back then there was a lot of the resorts were brand new, they were looking really nice. This was like an up and coming area.
Very.
And it has done well. This is a brand new 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
Hard Rock's here, there's some other new hotels here, but some of the other part of the residential part
Still looks very empty, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, the road down into it hasn't been done up or anything. I think there's a residential side of Playa Paraiso, and then there's the commercial hotel side, and this, you can tell, there's been money spent over here, and it's attracted to some big hotel chains.
Yes.
But and you're not that far out. You would need a car if you want to go into Las Americas, Fania Bay, La Calesa, where all the bars and restaurants and that are.
Yes.
There's stuff here, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But if you want the choices and you want to go down in the main part of Costa Adeje,
Yes.
then you're a cab.
Yeah. I'd
or-
still say Playa de las Americas, Los Cristianos, Costa Adeje, they're more the areas to be in with you.
Always have been.
Yeah.
Always have been. These areas were always further out.
Yeah.
The thoughts were from Los Cristianos to Las Americas to Puerto Colón, San Eugenio, Torviscas, Fania Bay. They were all growing out and coming out to La Caleta and coming out this direction, but they kind of stopped, El Duque, La Caleta area, and everything is there. The majority is there, and it's beautiful. They're all on the beach. It's just that wee bit further out, but some people like that. If you don't want to be in the middle of it, then Hard Rock seems busy, so I'm sure there's plenty of people staying here.
Yeah.
I think our preference would just be to be
Where
a
we
bit
are.
more central. Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to take a drive now to Adeje, and for us this is another place, because this is actually where I did really meet Paul, because I got on the wrong bus from Sabaki that took me up into Adeje when it should have been taking me to Playa de las Americas. And who was at the bus stop in Adeje?
Yeah, the day
And
my
that
life
was
changed.
He got onto an empty bus and he asked if anyone was sitting next to me.
And why would you not? And why would you not? Yeah, I was a little bit younger and bolder back then.
Little did he know he'd end up married to me with 3 children, a cat, a dog and 3 fish.
And a prom.
And a prawn.
Yeah.
Don't forget the prawn.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
Adeje.
let's go.
Here we go. So this hotel coming up here on the right hand side as we leave Playa Paraiso is the Bahia Principe. Been around for quite a few years now, hasn't it, Paul?
It has. It's one of the first big hotels to come out this far. It's big news at the time.
I have a feeling this might have been renamed something else.
The sign still says.
But the sign does still say Bahia Principe. So we're about to come round to another little place of Paul and mine, Jardin Botanico.
It's the first place we lived together.
Yes, we had a little apartment in here.
This townhouse.
Well, we lived in a townhouse first with another couple, and then we had a little apartment. This is it here. They're beautiful inside, stunning, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. All these colourful ones here. So there's 2 rows.
Yeah.
One bed was down the very bottom, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a gate here. Residential Jardin Botanico. And then there's 2, is there? Is
There's
there a
one
road
here and
in
one down the
between?
bottom,
Ah,
yeah.
so yes, it was the one at the bottom we lived in, wasn't it?
We lived in that
This one first of
This
all,
one first in
yeah.
the townhouse, and then
And
the
then the
bottom
next one.
We used to lie by the pool,
I can
have
see.
fun,
I can see.
and kiss by the pool.
Oh,
Didn't we?
it was gorgeous, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we couldn't get into Jardin Botanico. It just shows you how secure It really is.
It is a private complex.
It is beautiful in there. And these are all houses that you see to the left-hand side with the main front doors taking you in. So, yeah, never mind. One of those things. So we're going to carry on and go on into Adeje. At the top of this street, Paul used to live in an apartment, and it's where he came out one day and stood at the bus stop and jumped on a bus to go into Las Americas. And on that bus was me.
And also at the top of this street, across the road where I used to live, is one of the many Adeje chicken restaurants that are famous. People travel Las Americas to come up here for it. It's called Damaris.
It's
one of the three mains. One there's Atello's, Oasis, and Damaris, and everyone has a preferred one. We were always Atello's, and never.
That's the bus stop.
That's the bus stop.
That's the apartment.
That's
just
apartment
there.
blocks there, and that's the bus stop.
And that
right
is the
there.
famous bus stop that your daddy stood at, and I looked out the window at him.
Thought what?
And this was one of the first restaurants he took me to.
See Bodegon Damari?
Bodegon Damari, with all the plants outside
Chicken
here on the
speciality.
corner. And
We going on?
it is gorgeous. Go round.
Well, I think it's closed on Thursday.
It is closed today, so we're not going to get in today.
That's
but
fine.
That
We
was
have
it in there. And you owned an apartment
in that building.
here too.
Yeah,
yes.
that was the first place I ever bought in Tenerife. And again,
You never got to live in it.
I never
No.
live in it. I did get the keys and got to go and have a look around it when it was all finished. But yeah, sold that.
And then down here is where we used to come for many little dates. There was a little bar up here on the right hand side. I don't remember the name of it. Tasca.
Yeah.
Just here, that one. And then there was a bar down here at the bottom, the Polar Bar. Everybody spoke in Spanish, including Paul.
It was a Spanish bar.
It was a Spanish town.
But it was so cheap. You're in there, we were drinking after work, we'd pop in there, a little Spanish bar just down the road from where we lived. I would get a bottle of Dorada, which is the local beer, and a Bailey's, and it'd be like €2.50 or something ridiculous. They're pretty much giving it away.
And I believe it was here on this corner where this little terrace is now.
Could well be that.
Could have been that one.
Going back up through Adeje again.
Yes, we're going up to the main bit of the town now where the little cobble streets are, and they all sit outside having coffee.
So coming up here when we come up onto this road, this is like the main street of Adeje. Adeje is only a little village, but a very powerful little village because all the it's Costa Adeje now, and all of the control of the decisions that are made along the tourist areas of Las Americas and Fania Bay and all places like that. There's Restaurant Oasis, which is the other chicken restaurant.
Other chicken restaurant.
Some people would swear by this and only eat there. There's others that popped up to try and capitalise on the popularity of Adeje chicken, but those are the three main ones. So yes, as I was saying, the town hall for Adeje, I've been to like festivals there, the town hall for Adeje is based in this little village, and that's the town hall, that's the people who make the decisions, very lucrative decisions for the tourist areas of Costa Adeje. So it's a very important little village, this small and traditional as it may be, it's a very powerful little village.
So that is our little tour of Adeje done,
yeah,
isn't it?
It's really, again,
really nice to see the sights.
Some nice memories coming up here of where we first met, where we used to live, and restaurants and bars we used to go to. It was nice actually, because although we both worked in Las Americas in the tourist area, coming here 10 minutes up the road to Adeje, you were out of it all, you were living with the locals. Things were a lot cheaper, the property was cheaper, your bars, restaurants were cheaper, you weren't being charged tourist prices, and it felt more real living here rather than living in the bubble of a holiday resort. So good memories. Yeah,
nice to come back and see it. It's changed a lot, and then in other ways it's still the same. It's strange.
Nice.
So we're going to head off back now to Playa Bay, and we will park the car, and then we're going to go and have some dinner at Luuma, and we are going to go to the Moonlight Bar to meet some friends that are also over in Tenerife at the same time as us. and maybe see some cabaret. I'm just about to come by Harley's Harley's restaurant. There it is. The car's outside.
That was the first place I walked when I came to Tenerife.
And this is quite a nice pedestrianised area. It takes you down to the beach at Puerto Colón down there. And the hotels along here is the Be Live La Nina. Yeah, and this on the right hand side is the Santa Maria. Been here a very long time, and I met Jack Duckworth from Coronation Street outside here once. Remember that?
I do remember.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy. Bill. That ahead of us is now called the Costa Adeje. Years ago it used to be the Esmeralda. Remember?
I do.
Over here to the left hand side is the Sunset
Harbour.
We stayed there once
We did stay
didn't
there
we?
once on holiday, yeah.
And coming up directly in front of me now was the Torviscas Playa, which has been remodelled and is now the Sabila. I believe it's an Iberostar, isn't it?
I think you could be correct.
It is, yes. Iberostar Sabila. Looks very nice.
Again, there's a lot of this going on at remodeling the old hotels, rebranding them. It's a 5-star.
Yeah, it's a 5-star, and it was expensive. I remember seeing it when I was looking for us.
The Torviscas Playa was a 4-star previously.
It was.
So they obviously upgraded the facilities.
And over just behind it, this used to be the Bahia Princess. It's now called something else, but it is still a princess hotel. Here you have Maraverde. And this is the Princess Hotel. Princess Inspire.
That's it.
We're just coming back up to our neck of the woods now. You've got the Jacaranda on the corner, and then down behind that you have the La Branda Suites, and then keep going down you have the Parque del Sol.
So we are now down on Banya Bay Beach again. Beautiful, beautiful evening. We're so lucky the weather while we've been here. And we are going down to a restaurant just further down the beach walk. I will tell you right behind me. Just further down this beach walk towards the Moonlight Bar. And it's called Luuma Restaurant and Lounge. We've seen it online. There's some vloggers we watch have eaten in there. Friends of ours, Williamsons, who were at the Scion Park with yesterday, they've eaten here and give it a good review. So what's everyone having for dinner? I've showed them the kids menu earlier. Jax, what are you having?
Pizza.
Pizza King.
Burger.
Burger King. Izzy. Spaghetti bolognese, absolutely.
And Daddy is getting ribs.
I am getting ribs.
And he said he would give me a couple bits of the meat so I can put it
He
on
wants
my
to put
pizza.
red meat onto his pizza because he's a pizza king and he wants to mix it up. Mummy, have you made a decision?
Oh, I'm definitely having prawns.
You're having the prawns, okay. Well, everyone knows what they want. We have a reservation for 7 p.m. I popped in earlier to reserve it. They have 2 tables for 6 in the main restaurant, and one of them, or both of them overlook, they're right at the edge, so they overlook the beautiful view overlooking the sea. So we should have one of those if the reservation's all gone through, okay? And we'll catch up with when we get in there. So we are just outside Luuma. It's quite a big restaurant. It has like 3 locales the whole way across the park. You see here, these people sitting by the front. The decor is absolutely beautiful, and you've got lovely views out over Banya Bay Beach. The menu's there, we'll show you that when we get seated. We're going to go in and see if they have our reservation.
Egg chair.
Egg chair.
Jacob, you've been obsessed.
Jake, give the wave. So, glad to be here.
Very, yeah. I'm looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to the food.
Fingers
I've
crossed.
heard loads of good things about the food.
Yeah.
The location is fabulous. You just see it out there in the background. Just looking out at the Atlantic Ocean. We've got an amazing sunset there around 10 to 9. Yeah, super busy. We're here, we've got seated. A lovely table right on the edge as we requested.
It's lovely.
Just overlooking
Be anywhere.
the beach.
the menu here is quite big. Loads of smoothies, $4.90. Tiki cocktails, and they're all $10.90. Signature cocktails, quite a few. Old school cocktails, spritz variety. Mojito cocktails, wow, really well laid out. Be Cool, so the frozen cocktails there. And the movies classics, so the daiquiris, Tom Collins, Whiskey Sour, Bloody Marys, etc. So all your shots, alcohol free, and all your spirits. Gins. Loads of gins, look at these. Wow. Probably classed as a gin bar, I would say. There's loads on there. Premium drinks.
We're probably going to have to ask for it, darling, when we come. Are you having a starter?
I wasn't going to, but you can if you want. So look at the beers, loads and loads of beers. Beers of the world. So here is the kids menu, which is quite, there's loads of options. I think there's 8 options total. Burger, chicken nuggets, spaghetti carbonara, spaghetti bolognese, fish and chips, meatballs, ribs, which look great, and pizza. So something for everyone there, and they're all $4.95 each, which I think is great.
If I angle the camera like this, it's almost like me and Jem are on a romantic date. We're here, we're in Tenerife, we're at Torviscas, we're here at a lovely seaside, oceanside restaurant and lounge, lovely menu, nice drinks on the way. It's almost like it's just us, isn't it? But if I angle around this way, you can see the rest of the crew. One's colouring in, one's on the egg chairs, and one is trying to get a Wi-Fi code to get online. Standard. So, and there's little checkers over there on the egg chair, looking as cool as ever. Buenas tardes. So, food has just arrived, and look at this. My full rack of ribs, onion rings, chips. Jem wanted the prawns, we brought these huge langoustines done in garlic. Esme's got a massive big bowl of spaghetti bolognese. Checker's got wood-fired pizza, that's beautiful. I have a pizza oven at home and I can tell that that's been made fresh. And Luuma for a kids menu inside the burger. There's a massive cheeseburger there, and it all looks fabulous. So enjoy, everyone.
Well, Jim Bob, are we not quite finished?
Do you know what? That was gorgeous. Too big to finish.
Really?
Genuinely, yeah. I was all on for this. I was hungry. I thought, I'm ready, because I heard the portions were big. There's just so much meat on those ribs. It's like each individual rib was like eating 2 ribs. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm getting out to go. There's no way I'm leaving it.
Jacob, how's the Pizza King doing? Full. You did amazingly well.
Did.
Noah?
I'm full.
Burger's beaten you, has it?
Yeah.
And Ezzy, you did so well with your spaghetti bolognese. Do you enjoy it, darling?
Yeah.
Good.
So, my darling, how were your langostinas?
They were perfect. They were
Good?
so good. Yeah, they were beautiful. Like better than any prawns ever.
Really? Yeah, that
they
good.
were so good.
So, there's the remnants. They were nice, yeah?
Yeah, they were gorgeous. Yeah, so again, thank you to the Williamsons. That was another recommendation from Laura. Come here.
Pretty good value as well.
I hope so. We'll find out when we get the bill.
From looking at the menu and that, I think we'll see what the overall bill's like. But
Yeah.
for where you are, the views you have here, you know, you think you'd be paying an absolute premium, but I think from the menu anyway, everything looked pretty reasonable. So I just want to come out and show you the dessert menu. Thank you very much. So loads of ice cream, you name it, every flavour, all your typical flavours, chocolate, stracciatella, Oreo, Kit Kat, coffee, milk and chocolate, Lion Bar, After 8, rum and raisin, all $2.40 for 1 scoop, $4.80 for 2. Ice cream cups, Oreo Dream, double mint, tropical fruit, banana split, frozen lemon, frozen coconut. They're all $6.90, so a bit more expensive. And then these have a Ferrero Rocher cake, carrot cake, strawberry, apple pie, strawberry cheesecake, brownie, creme brulee, Bailey's fondant, which comes with a chocolate fondant with Bailey's in it and a shot of Bailey's on the side, and tiramisu. These are all $5.90. So it's still not bad again for where you're based. There's other crepes and bits and pieces here, like bubble cakes, bubble waffles, and then crepes as well. So then just ice cream. The kids just want something small. There's like Smarties tubes, Maxi Bonds, Newies, which are like magnums, Oreo biscuits, Cornettos, all things like that, and they're about €3 each. So to not have to bust the bank, I think it's very, very reasonable. Helicopter over there, flying really low over the water. Look at that sound. So again, just to show you, the bills come out and it's about €66.20, which is about £58, I guess, maybe a bit more, £58, £59. Family of 5 here, 3 kids meals, 2 adult meals. Jem had the king prawns and mine was the ribs. Jem had a Prosecco, I had a beer. I think that's a fabulous price, that. How's my gorgeous girl?
Yeah.
Are you swinging in the egg chair?
Yeah.
Yeah? You out, Checkers?
Yeah.
You've been chilling over here in the egg chair for a while, having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good man. Well, you alright?
Well, do you see that Chateaubriand
Oh,
up there?
that's incredible. Alright, mister?
Yeah.
So we are back. We are at the Moonlight in Torviscas, and we have got ourselves a seat right at the front, overlooking the sunset on the beach. Could you get any more perfect than this? Could you get any more perfect, Jakes?
No.
Thanks. Ezzy, you look beautiful in the sunlight. What are you doing?
I'm playing with Bella Wells.
Is this the new one you got today?
Yeah. She came with this dress, but she wanted to share it with our friend Gracie.
Has she got a name yet?
Yeah.
We had an absolutely beautiful meal here at Luuma Bar and Lounge down in Fanya Bay. The location is idyllic. You're overlooking the sea. You can see the sunset there. It's absolutely incredible. The food menu is huge and it's quite reasonably priced compared to some others, considering where you are. Food and drink was not bad at all, and we all thoroughly enjoyed it. After we left there, we went up to the Moonlight Bar. We seen my mate Mick, that used to be our local, and Mick's been the manager there for quite some time. We then met up with some friends that we know from home who are staying in the La Banda in Fanya Bay. We had some fun with them and their little girl. A really nice evening overall. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more of the videos. We do have a few more videos coming from this series, and there's plenty of other content on the channel from our previous holidays. So thank you very much for watching.